Bell is a technology company redefining flight.
It's interesting to see that Bell has been unshackled. We are a technology company, and that's the way people are seeing us.
And so we're wide open these days to any technology, any opportunity, any service model that will help humans become more mobile, more effective in the vertical dimension. And that's the way we look at the world today.
Bell Nexus is our entry into on-demand air mobility.
It started obviously with CES coming here, showing the new Nexus, and the conversations and the meetings and the opportunities that flowed through the entire year around air mobility were just phenomenal.
We came to CES last year and were overwhelmed when we saw the Nexus product for the very first time and said, we have got to figure out how to be a part of this.
Welcome, dreamers, to the vertical century.
That got us a lot of interactions with folks like Microsoft, who we have since collaborated with to move the conversation forward, to move the technology forward.
If you're an aviation historian geek like me, take a look back at the history of Bell over the last 80 years, because every time they have been at the forefront of pioneering new vertical flight solutions.
Bell is the first. They're the leader in this space. I'm sure they're going to be copied, obviously. This is a great idea, so they're going to be copied for sure. But they're a leader in this space. They're ahead.
This year, the Nexus that you see behind me is different. We now have two versions of Nexus. The one behind us we call Nexus 4EX.
We've brought a new concept, fully electric, 4 ducts, more wing, more efficient, specifically designed for urban mobility applications. And with that, we've brought an urban application, a Bell City, where you can see these aircraft at work with the full infrastructure behind them of a fleet operation system, AeroS. So autonomous pod transport. Apt is obviously on display here as well.
You know, we did a lot of app demonstrations. We demonstrated for Yamato and others of how well that aircraft flies. We have tremendous interest from the military and the commercial businesses on that.
A lot of opportunities there as well to use that app as a technology capability driving tool for even things like the Nexus, where we're working with NASA and FAA on unmanned traffic, on detect and avoid systems. Particularly in this space, people look at it and say, wow, if Bell is doing this, I believe it's going to happen and I believe it will work and be safe and be something that I would fly on. That's a lot of credibility from our history.
When you look at Bell today, not only have we changed the name, but we're fundamentally working at changing the culture that sits underneath that. And so not only are you seeing new products, new technologies, new markets, new opportunities, but also the inside the company feel is very much evolving this year.
Bell has really tapped into what the future of flight is going to be, and it's a really exciting time to come work here and have a piece of what that future is going to look like. Not only working in a great environment with fantastic people, but we're doing it in a way that is making an impact on products for both the commercial side, saving lives, and on the military side.
It's exciting to see how people have grown, the amount of progress that we've made, the amount of learning that we've had, and the future just looks tremendously bright. It's just a tremendous time to be at Bell.
There's a tremendous awareness that Bell's not talking about it, Bell's doing it. That's been a huge change, that everybody is set up and take notice. Bell is here, and they're different.